Hello and welcome to episode 10 of... Hello and welcome to episode 10. Hello computer. Hello computer. Hello and welcome to episode 10 of my vlog series. Oh, this fire's red hot. I apologise for last week's episode being a little late. I had a few things on. There was a lot happening. I did film it last Thursday or last Friday. I didn't get around to editing it until Sunday. And then for some reason when I exported the file it was like 10 gig and it took like a full day for YouTube to process it. So last Saturday my missus was away in Hebden Bridge with her friend. And I took the day off work. I was looking forward to a nice big day. Maybe going out, doing a few things, seeing some pals. And I ended up spending the entire evening alone on the sofa. I took my PC downstairs and plugged it into the big TV on the wall, and I just played Elden Ring in my pants, and it was a good day. Ordered pizza, had some beers, just chilled. Steady Saturday, really. On Sunday, I decided to ask a few friends if they fancied like a few afternoon pints, a proper hand-pulled old mister's beer. And I don't know, just a steady Sunday sesh is what I wanted. So basically go out for 4 or 5 pints and go home and have your dinner. 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock is a nice time to finish. Go out about 2 o'clock, get home at 6, dead rate. So me, my brother, Jab, a couple of other guys, we met up. We met at this pub called Tipsy Cow in town. They have this like 6% hazelnut stout, which is kind of like Nutella. So I had a few pints of that, and then we went down to some other pubs and played Jenga. Jenga was fun. We were playing Jenga for drinks, and we had these. There was 2 boxes with the Jenga in one big box. So we first tried doing one big tower, and that didn't work. So we created like 2 separate towers. We made like a custom rule where if you picked off that pile, you had to put it onto that pile. And as this one got more dangerous, nobody wanted to pick from it. But they also, if they picked from the safe tower, they had to put it on the dangerous tower. So it was pretty good. I lost once. We played about 4 or 5 games and it was a good laugh. Something about Jenga, I don't know. It's just so, living the dream. So yeah, we ended up staying out while like 9 PM. And it was a good night. It was a good night, but man, I was hungover, and me and Jab made plans for the next day to get breakfast together. We were like, yeah man, yeah, tomorrow, me and you, full English breakfast, we're gonna do this. And then I woke up Monday morning and I was just like, I don't want to have breakfast. I don't want breakfast at all. But, there was a message from Jab like, yo, and I'm like, oh, go on then, I'll do it, we'll go for it. So yeah. So he came through, parked his car up outside, we had a massive full English breakfast. It was so good. I think I had 2 big bottles of juice because I was so dehydrated. We're just talking, having a laugh. And then we went to mine and chilled, and we just played some Elden Ring, chatted for a bit. It was good. And then one of us, probably him, whispered, yeah, pub. No, me. So we went to the pub and played some pool for a bit, I think I won 4-3 or 3-2, something like that. But it was close, it was really good. It would be better if the table weren't like wonky and the felt on it was really slow. So yeah, not a good table to play on, but it was a good laugh. The pub that we went to is one that I've been asking them to get this particular bottle of beer in for. They've been telling me all this time that it's going to be $5.95 for a bottle. And these bottles are 500ml, so I'm like, that's okay, I can get one bottle and we can share it or whatever. And these bottles have finally been delivered. I'm like, yeah, can't wait to have one. And I went to the bar, like, I'll have 2 please. And she says, oh, they're not £5.95, they're £5.50. Ah, sweet, 45 pence cheaper. Wow, quick math. So I'm like, yeah, I'll have 2. She's bought me like 24 bottles to last me, a while. I'm thinking, okay, sweet. And then it turns out that they're not 500ml bottles, they're 330ml bottles. So yeah, it's 50 pence cheaper, but it's like a third of the size less. So I weren't happy. But the fact that I've been pestering for this long for them to get me in, and now they've got it, I kind of feel forced to drink them all. Oh, rip off. So yeah, me and Jab, we played some pool, had some beers, came back to mine. I think we got a kebab. I don't really remember. And we just played some Elden Ring, and then Jab stayed over. We were watching Chris's stream, Seraphim17. We were watching his stream on Twitch pretty much all night until he rage quit at like 1 AM, which was quite funny. And then we watched the documentary about the pyramids, and it was all these like crazy coincidences about the pyramids and like how the Egyptians literally have no way of building them to that scale in these particular positions that they're in, and they'll line up with Orion's belt in the stars, and you connect them, and it's a perfect angle to connect with loads of other things all around the globe, and it's just loads of little tiny things that are, well, they're gonna have to be coincidences unless there's some kind of like higher being that's helped them out. I don't know, it's crazy, but there's loads of theories, and it is interesting. So if you ever get a chance, Revelations of the Pyramids on YouTube or whatever, it's good, very interesting. I'd always thought that the pyramids were just a big triangle stack of rocks. That's what it were. But it gets so much deeper with all like the tombs and stuff, and like the constant 20-degree temperature and the perfect angle and lining up with solstice and all this kind of stuff. It just goes on and on forever, and it's just really, really baffling. One thing about Monday that was shit, though, shit, is the John Richardson thing. So John Richardson was playing in a small venue just outside of Barnsley, and it was like a warm-up gig for his world tour coming up, and I didn't manage to get tickets, and they sold out in 4 seconds, and I was quite mad. But apparently it was a really good night. It was 100 people capacity, so that was kind of shit. But I was sad. I had Jab over, we had a good night, it was a good laugh, but I really wish we could have gone to that gig. He's one of my favourite comedians, and I've seen him before, but I just thought so close to town, and it was like £5 a ticket. Yeah, but it wasn't meant to be, unfortunately. So the next morning, Jab pissed off back home, and I took my car for its MOT. And my car's 17 years old, and I thought, I've only had it for 6 months, and I thought, this is going to be it now. This is what happens when you get a cheap car. Comes to MOT time and you spend hundreds fixing it. I'm thinking, oh my god, this is not what I want. Not what I want. And zero faults. Absolutely zero faults. I dropped it off, and I spoke to the guy. I'm like, don't worry, mate, I'm ready for it. I picked it up. Well, I actually sat at home. I dropped the car off, and then I was sat on the Gov website, just putting the registration plate in and refreshing it over and over again until it popped up and told me that it were failed or passed or whatever. And I'm like, whoa, sick, passed. And I'm like, there's no minors or majors or anything, it's just passed. So I went up to the guy, and he was like, yeah, flying colours, mate, you've done right good there. I was like, bloody hell, I've not done anything, but whoever said it before me has definitely looked after it. Wednesday was a interesting day. So the shop that I work at, they've just set up a homebrew club. People who like to make beer and wine and stuff like that at home. And over the last couple of years, well, maybe 3 years, me and my friend Scott, we've dabbled a few times. I think we've made about seven brews, 2 or 3 IPAs, and the rest have been stouts. And most of them have gone wrong. They've either oxidized, or they've not fermented properly, or it's just sediment of hell. And we kind of gave up. We gave up on it. We just got that disheartened with it. And the shop that I work at is set up a homebrew club, and we both went, and we basically met another, I think there were 16 people that came. We sat and we talked to all these guys about their brewing experiences and how they, techniques to get it right, about temperature control and all this kind of stuff. A lot of people brought their own brews that they'd made recently in for tasting sessions and stuff like that. And there was such a wide variety. There were Belgian beers, the golden ales, New England IPAs. There was a couple of different stouts. One were a light 5% one, and there were one that were 9%. It was a coconut stout that a friend I went to school with brewed. God, it was so good. There was so much variety and so much quality and so much style. It was awesome. There was one guy that brought this stout in, and he brought it in red wine bottles, and he'd obviously not washed the bottles out properly because she drunk it, and and it was it was barrel aged in red wine. It was ridiculous. Nice beer, but you obviously, the glasses weren't right. So we went to this club, and we had a really good time and met a lot of good people, and we really got the inspiration for it. So a few weeks back, we planned to brew the day after Homebrew Club. And we got all these ingredients in, and we're aiming for like an 11% maple and vanilla stout. So we want it to be really strong, really thick, and really sweet. So basically we use this like 20-litre tea urn, you know, that you have at like parties and funerals and all that kind of stuff. We've got one of those to like boil in, and he's handmade this like mash tun, you know, for mixing all your grains in with your hot water and that before you boil off the rest. Now, I'll not go too deep into it because people might not be interested, but so yeah, the following day after Brew Club, we started brewing. It came around at like 11 AM and we had loads of beers in, and the weather was beautiful to say it was March. You know, we sat there in t-shirts in garden all day. It was awesome. I actually got a little bit sunburnt. A lot of things went wrong. There were valves that weren't opening, the kettle wouldn't start and things like that. The fuse had blown up. There were loads of things that were going wrong, and it was just really like, it was quite good overcoming all these challenges and stuff like that. We were making them, problems were popping up and we're like, no, it's ruined, and they were like, no, we can fix this, we can do this, we have the power. And we it was just a good day, and we didn't get finished while like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. But yeah, it's good. It's a good experience. I do recommend it. Like all grain brewing, it's fun. It's challenging. It's hard work, but you're having some beers with it, and it's a good laugh. And today was supposed to be my day off to chill. I was going to stream all day, and then tonight there's the Magician that I was supposed to go to. But I'm needed to work, so there's like a last minute emergency or whatnot. So I'm doing 12 hours today. So as soon as I finish recording this, I'm going to go. And same again tomorrow. I was supposed to be off, but I'm working all day. But I do have Sunday off, which is good. So I am going to stream Sunday. I'm going to stream Elden Ring, and I can't wait. I've not been live for like 10 days. And again, I apologise to all the people that subscribe to me. I'm utter shite at the minute. It will get better. You don't need to subscribe. In fact, I can refund you all. Don't matter. Yeah. Those that do keep doing it, you know, I'm very appreciative of it. And it does mean a lot. But yeah, if I am only streaming like once, twice a month, there's absolutely no need to sub. So on the other hand, you could sub to this channel, you know, ding-a-ling-ling, press the bell and all that. Anyway, short one this week because I'm in a bit of a rush. I've got a lot to do. I will try and edit this video tonight when I get home if I'm not too tired, and then I can just bang it on first thing in the morning. I'm really looking forward to streaming on Sunday. Hopefully you guys will come say hello. My links and all that are in the old description in the bottom. Thank you all again for sticking with me. 10 weeks. It's a nice milestone. So yeah, I hope you all have a good week, and I will see you all next weekend. Take care, everybody.